Cash Flow Crew, what's going on? All right, guys, today is a special day because this is going to be the very first time that I've closed a deal with one of my YouTube subscribers. He's been checking out my videos, I'm not sure how long, and we met for the very first time a couple of days ago at the house that he locked up the deal that he had that we ended up doing a joint venture on, a partnership on. Even before he contacted me, he was already putting in work, but just glad that we could add value to each other on this deal. So this is the first one that we locked in together, about to go and do a check pickup now, get some footage, hopefully get his input just on how the deal went and maybe give some tips and everything. And we'll see you guys at closing. All right, guys, just arrived. This is a new title company that I'm using. I've never used them before. Our buyer, he wanted to use them. I guess this is one that the one that he uses the most. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I'm usually using Saddle Creek or Nexus Title, but we'll see what this one's about. Waiting on my partner now. He said that he had just arrived, so we're gonna see where he's at. What's going on, bro? So you already here? Oh, okay, I'm filming, so you doing all right?
Yeah, doing good.
All right, guys, so this is Martez. He had been checking out the videos, I guess, for a while. I'm not sure how long, but he's the one that brought the deal. We partnered up on it, and I mean, it was a fire one that he brought on the test side.
Yes,
sir. Light out the way.
All right.
But awesome deal that he brought. How'd you come across that one?
I actually came across that one putting down bandit signs.
Bandit signs.
Yeah,
okay, so yeah, bandit signs. I mean, they still work, but just picked up his check. I haven't picked up mine yet, so I'm ready to go get this one, drop it off at the bank. Hopefully hit the bank hard.
That's right, yeah. But yeah, I've been following Michael Hayes on YouTube for probably the past 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And that's probably about as long as I've been doing this.
Man,
and I've been getting deals, yeah.
Yeah, because you're a couple of deals in right now, right?
Right, yeah. Yes, sir.
Cool, man. Man, glad to link up.
Yeah, I'm
like
glad
I said,
too.
Yeah, you'll be the first viewer that I've done a deal with. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad the videos are reaching people like Martez. I mean, like I said, we brought value to each other on this deal. So, looking to do more of that. So, man, appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you.
I'll get a handshake.
And I got my check, and I'm trying to make it to the bank.
Exactly, yeah. I asked Martez if he'd do a quick cameo. So, I mean, you know, appreciate him getting on camera real quick and just kind of talking about the whole deal. So, I mean, real checks, out here doing it better than a 9 to 5. So, can't beat that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so trying to find the office now. I was gonna turn around. Looks like we found it. Hey, Michael Hayes over here to pick up my signing check.
Hayes Investment?
Right. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good one. All right, guys, it's definitely time for me to get a new camera. The lighting on this is completely off. So I'm thinking about, I think the best vlogging cam is like a Canon something, whatever, but I've been using my phone ever since the beginning, but collecting enough checks now that I can probably upgrade cameras. All right, so there we go. Profits made. All right, guys, so it's been a couple of days now since I last met up with Martez. We did the check pickups and everything. So just to kind of give you guys some background information on how we did the deal, more or less about 90% of the entire deal was just done over Facebook Messenger and email. I mean, everything was pretty much done electronically. So technology is just really amazing in the fact that you can really make money in real estate just on your couch or on the beach or really wherever you want to be. But to really make that happen, to make sure you're doing things the right way, make sure people want to work with you, just like with Martez, when he came to me with the deal, he was already doing the right things, good practices. It was an easy partnership to form and get the thing done. But for some of you who may be newer, doing your first few deals, or you may be doing some things and not seeing the right results from them. So here are just 3 tips that you can use as a beginner in wholesale real estate, especially if you're working with a partner or looking to form some more solid business relationships. 1, make sure you have a legal contract and that you are direct to the seller. So guys, this is something that I see a lot more often, especially with newer people or even some people who have been in the game for a while, but they just have some super bad practices, is that they will advertise a contract or advertise a property and not even have a contract on it with the seller. So not only is this a way for you to get into some legal problems, but you really create a bad name for yourself also once it's time to perform, if somebody wants the property, and then just to come to find out that you don't even have it under contract to where you can assign the contract. And it's a big thing where I see people do this with Zillow properties, properties that might be on Zillow for sale by owner, where they will get the information off of Zillow, throw on a few $1,000s more, and then just try to get it sold to an end buyer without having it under contract. But ideally, guys, you want to have these things under contract to do things the right way. But I guess the one exception to this, and it's really not even an exception, but more so a guarantee that you are going to get the contract sold, is when you are doing reverse wholesale, to where you have a solid guaranteed end buyer who will give you a number or a price range around where they have to be for a house that you're looking at or for an area, and then you just work under that number and get the contract after you find out where they need to be on numbers. Again, guys, the key to this is having a guaranteed buyer that no matter what, you know that they're going to close. I have a few buyers right now that I know that if I get this contract under the numbers where I know they need to be at for an area, then it's a done deal. We're going to go to closing, and it's going to close quick. 2, please do not get involved or start a daisy chain. Now, when I say daisy chain, it is something that happens probably more so than legitimate deals, but what a daisy chain is when a wholesaler has a contract on a property that they plan to assign, and they take that information, another wholesaler gets it, they add a fee on top of it, let's say $5,000, $10,000. They don't have an end buyer. They send it to another wholesaler who adds another fee, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it may be. And it just keeps going through a chain of wholesalers, point where it's no longer even a deal. And in the end, you just have 2, 3, 4, 5 wholesalers who have just kept adding fees on top of this deal and still no end buyer in sight. Or by the time it does get to a wholesaler who does have an end buyer, the price has just been inflated so much to where the deal looks terrible. And at the same time, you have several different people who are sending around this same deal to a lot of the same buyers with different prices, and it's just something that looks bad. And guys, I can't even tell you how many times I have had a contract on a property that once I send out to my investing partners, buyers list, whatever you want to call it, that same deal has come back to me with an additional $10,000, $5,000, $20,000 added to it, with that person claiming that it is their deal. So that is an example of a daisy chain. People who are doing this business right, we absolutely hate that. When speaking to buyers, that is something that they absolutely hate. It just makes more sense to do things the right way. Go out, get your own deals, write your own contracts, make sure the numbers are right to where they will sell. And if you're having an inventory issue or a buyer issue, then do a 50-50 deal. I mean, that's the ethical way to do it, instead of just continuously adding fees on top. Just like the deal that me and Martez did, there was no additional fee added on top by me once it was sent over to my buyer, but we took a 50-50 split on the assignment. So daisy chain is definitely not a good practice. If you're going to work with somebody else, work out a split. Like I said, I do 50-50 splits. Some people may work out a 60-40. I mean, whatever it is, however you guys feel like the deal will work out in each of your favor. And third thing, guys, and maybe one of the most important things, is you don't want to write contracts on houses just to have a contract. I see online a lot of times new people where they'll just be super excited that they got a contract, but their numbers are completely off. So an example of this may be something like your after repair value of your house is $100,000, and that person is trying to sell the contract at $95,000, $90,000, you know, just maybe more of an extreme case. But you don't want to have your selling price too close to the after repair value to where there is no room for your investor to make a profit. So to keep from this happening, what you will definitely want to do is research the sales in the area, see what prices investors are buying these houses for cash, have your number where you have to be at for the contract, and stick to it. 100% stick to that number. Because at the end of the day, you are the one in control of the situation from beginning to end, and your credibility is on the line. So you definitely don't want to end up with a reputation of someone who is just sending out all of these deals with numbers that just will never work, because buyers will stop doing business with you. If the numbers just don't work between you and your potential seller, then they just don't work. You just have to learn to walk away for the time being, and then just put them on a follow-up system, or you'll want to check in and see if you guys can work out a deal. But those are just a few quick tips, guys. Like I said, all things that you'll want to do is like best practices. These were things that Martez was doing before he even met me. Once we linked up, I mean, it was just a great thing to happen where two like-minded people were able to make money. So that's it, guys. I'm going to end the video right here. Still making moves, still hitting goals, and just still pushing forward. So if you haven't done so, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.